What's going on, guys? Your boy Random Guy Kev here, and this is the Airsoft Report, your bi-weekly discussion on things happening in the airsoft community, relating to event sales, news, product drama, YouTube, and all that random goodness that is airsoft. The Airsoft Report is sponsored by High Power Airsoft, the best BB that's truly enhanced bio. And don't forget to check out airsoftgi.com and use the code RGK for 10% off your order. If you like the information being provided, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Information in this video will be available on Spotify, YouTube Music, and Apple Podcasts. If you are listening to the audio version of this and want to watch, you can search Random Guy Kev on YouTube, all one word. Timestamps are provided below, so if you wish to skip ahead, please do so. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. What's the deal? Airsoft GI has a number of mystery boxes available. Head over to airsoftgi.com to pick up yours now. What's happening in the industry? Elite Force announced their Rect Blaster, which is available at authorized Elite Force dealers, so pick yours up today. EMG announced the Kimber License CO2 1911. There's 3 different variants. Visit evic.com for more information. Perun Airsoft, they just announced the HPA trigger board version V2 and V3. Head over to an authorized dealer to grab yours today. Upcoming events and competitions. Events and competitions are subject to change, so check with the event producer for more information. September 27th to 28th, American Milsim at Central Front in Illinois. October 3rd through the 5th, Stag Ops Autumn Justice in Massachusetts. October 3rd through the 5th, Data Events Battlefield Tazewell in Virginia. October 3rd through the 5th, Third Coast Airsoft, Operation Starburst in Texas. Here's some competitions that may be coming up. Tactical League, September 27th. Larceny at Extreme Airsoft in Rhode Island. Speed QB, October 5th, 3-gun relay plus the team 1v1 at Project N1 in California. October 10th, 3-gun relay plus team 1v1 at Tac City in California. Our topic, I've seen these questions online. The most overrated airsoft brand and why it's not worth the hype. So I'm gonna take it over to the Instagram because that's where I posted it and got so much feedback. So much feedback. So anything Speedsoft, because it has gone too mainstream, I miss the underground Speedsoft scene. As a brand, Speedsoft, there's different aspects of Speedsoft. Speedsoft as a niche inside of a niche hobby is its own entity, and then we can, talk about the different. I don't want to talk about Speedsoft. We talk about Speedsoft too much. I don't care. That's how I feel about it. Max hop-up units. They claim to be precision, but do not fit well in most brands of AR M4. I'm not a tech, so I don't know. Maybe not. I don't know. TM. And guys, I ask why. Don't just throw brands at me. I want to know why. Seems like you got to throw 1,000 upgrades to make them ready for US fields. When is anything really ever just a stock TM? Like, example, high kappas. Oh, let's, TM compatible. I get the TM compatible piece because you want fitment and all that, correct? But then people say, TM's the best, but you never have a stock TM when you're playing. It's always an upgrade build. It's gutted. So TM is great for base builds, but TM isn't necessarily the best. It's good for builds, building off of, but is it the best just stock? Asking. Answer, guys. Answer. Another person put TM. I know they started it all, but lacking innovation and still charging what they do for plastic guns is ridiculous. Yeah, listen, I'm just a fly on the wall. Wolverine and AirTech for me. Okay. Why? So I think I accidentally lost that comment. Yep, don't know where it is. Sorry guys, I apologize. Novridge. Why? Novridge uses refurbished items and claims they are innovative and made in-house. They also just slightly change other brand guns and do basic upgrades, but don't fix issues like with the 249 trigger contacts. I haven't used an average gun personally. I've never used one. I mean, I've shot one, but it's not really called actually playing with it. And I've heard the same thing where an average is taking what's already there and just enhancing it a little bit and charging it more and throwing his name on it. That's what I've heard, word on the street. But I know people that haven't had issues with it. I know people that have issues with it, specifically customer support. Listen, gotta remind these places, customer support matters. If you don't, if you can't treat your customers a specific way, your customer support suck. People just say you suck as a whole. You don't want that. Let's go. Polar Star. After being told how awesome they were for a few months at the local field, I decided to give one a shot. I ordered Polar Star's Fusion engine. For the price point, I guess I was expecting more from the product. It performs, but not to the degree I was wanting, which in hindsight I feel is unobtainable in airsoft distance and accuracy wise. Anyways, it's been the only airsoft product I've regretted purchasing. After a few games, it just seemed like this product was Battlefield 2042, but my expectations and word of mouth promised me Battlefield 4 glory. I still have more fun using my EBB SEMA AK than my Fusion engine setup. I think my bias is more towards HPA in general, and my stoner brain thinks of Polar Star and HPA synonymously, so I shouldn't be so harsh on the brand itself, just to clarify. I also think I read the post as overhyped instead of overrated initially. That's fine. To each their own. Again, I've used Polar Star. People keep trying to get me an HPA, getting an HPA tank and all that stuff. I've used an HPA setup. It's not bad. I mean, it's just I don't like the tank. I don't like having all the extras. CTM, granted, unsure how their new products are now, but when they came out with their AAP super light bolt had many issues with fitment, gas efficiency, and feeding. After replacing my bolt 3 times I decided to switch to Cal. Parts will be parts. I mean, there's so many parts, not really parts manufacturers, but people that rebrand parts in a sense, and you will always find issues with things. Nothing's 100% perfect. You just gotta, hey, this doesn't fit. Can you fix it or reimburse me? One of the two. That's why I'm like quick to, whenever you get a package, don't let it sit there. Like immediately open it, throw a battery in there, shoot a couple rounds, even if it's a couple rounds in the garbage can. See if the parts fit right. If you can, see if the parts fit right on your gun. A lot of times it's like you think it's the right one, or you think it's gonna fit you and it doesn't fit, and it's like, damn, now I'm disappointed because I waited a month and I can't even return it now. It's better to get it just done. Sometimes that's why I always tell people shop local, so you can actually try it and see if it works and talk with the techs there. I'm like, hey, does this work on my thing? Versus ordering online. I mean, ordering online is the last resort for me personally. If the local spot doesn't have it. If the local spot has an online ordering system, okay, I'll use that, of course, so I can go pick up, or if they do delivering, I deliver. But outside of that, it's just, if I can pick it up locally, I will. Fucking LTC is ass. Externals may be good, but internals are dog shit. And all I see is just SEMA gearbox. Not that SEMA is bad, but I highly prefer SEMA over LTC any day, and SEMA has more parts than LTC. I don't know what LTC is. Is it LCT you're talking about? I feel like you're talking about LCT. Unless there is an LTC, because I don't know what LTC is. TM hands down. We did a TM one already. We'll go to this one. One company that 150% dead to me, Wolverine. In early, wow, this is a long one. In early 2023, I ordered an Inferno Gen 2 version 3 HPA engine through my home field, Extreme Airsoft. Fast forward to the beginning of December, 2 orders 2 orders for Wolverine have been received, but no V3 Inferno in either order. And from mid-July through the end of August, there was a complete lack of response both via telephone and email. So I canceled my order and bought a Polar Star Jack HPA engine. And the appropriate AK nozzle, I mentioned this to the folks from Polar Star at EA Fest 23, told them they had a customer for life. They laughed and gave me a t-shirt. So yeah, Wolverine is dead to me. They could offer me $5,000 shopping spree on their website and I would refuse. Okay, gotcha. Crytek, externals are fine, but internals certainly lacking in my experience. MOSFET being a glorified fuse is one of my bigger gripes with them. Found myself using the SEMA Platinum far more. Another one for Crytek. Crytek's, I've had one catch on fire in my hand and I wasn't even firing. I have beef specifically with the AEG ones. Don't know about their GBBs. Okay. I own a Crytek. My first was a Crytek and I got it, used it for a while and then I got it upgraded by Umbrella Armory. Personally, I feel like Crytek fell out of touch with what was going on in the community. With their newer release, I wasn't hearing people talk about it. I wasn't hearing people buy it. And it's like, it sounds good that you read the parts inside and the cost, and it's like, this trend, you guys had it for a little bit, but now at this point, there's more affordable guns that are pre-upgraded that people can get with better internals than what is provided by Crytek, sadly. I was hoping that they would have did something different, but kind of rehashed what they already had in the market. Any Airsoft tactical brand, it's always cheap and low quality and way too expensive. I would say 50-50. Next one, Monk. Okay products at an extremely if inflated price point. There's no way an upper and lower should cost $500 and an ESG grip without the reg is $300. Okay, I don't use Monks. I've seen their pricing and it doesn't appeal to me. But it's, guys, if you want to see more, I'm gonna leave a link for this on my in the comment section. You guys can read. It's a lot of comments. This one was riling up the people. But the most overrated Airsoft brand, put that in the comment who you think it is and why, so we can talk more about it. Airsoft Uploads. Guys, I don't have any uploads. I have barely been watching anything. I've been watching a lot of true crimes. I'm not gonna hold you. I've been watching a lot of Netflix true crimes and Hulu true crimes, so I apologize. I'll get you guys something later. I apologize. But that's all for this episode. Let me know what you guys want to discuss in the next episode. Leave a comment down below. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.